All right. All right, there we go. All right, I got it. All right, so hey guys, happy Saturday. I am Aaron Bull. I apologize, I'm out of breath. I've been running around trying to get this together. YouTube has changed their threshold so I can no longer go live from my cell phone. So I had to get my laptop configured to go live. And I almost didn't even do a video this week, to be honest. I have just had a rough week and I didn't really come up with anything. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging and I didn't want to stop the conversation. So, I guess, okay, well, as you all know, this Sunday, Nipsey Hussle was murdered in broad daylight by a friend of his or a former friend, whatever. But that thing just rocked me. It rocked me on all different levels. And I guess, like, for me, since my father passed in 2017, every death that I hear about after that kind of hits me a little different. Immediately when I heard that he was murdered, I thought about the family. I thought about his wife, his children, his parents, and how that affects them. And just the emotions that come with that. I thought about one of my best friends who lost her boyfriend a few years ago. And, so it just made my heart ache. It really made my heart ache. Let me pull up this thing. Y'all have to bear with me. I'm not all the way clear on how to do this. Hi, Miss Cruiser. I'm so glad you're here. I really needed you to be here for this video. I'm having a rough week. That's why that's the title of my video. And I'm trying to learn how to do this from my laptop, so bear with me. I'm gonna turn this fan off because I feel like it's loud. Give me a second. But okay. So, yeah, just the death of Nipsey Hussle, it just did something to me, really. And then to see the community reaction to it, and I guess it was kind of divided a little bit. You had people mourning him, you had people saying that it was a conspiracy and this, that, and the third, or whatever. People arguing over if we have a right to mourn him because, quote unquote, y'all didn't know him and this, that, and the third. But I mean, he's a celebrity. You know what I mean? So I don't think that you got to know somebody. And, it just boils down to valuing life. I don't think that you should really Okay, am I back? All right, sorry guys, sorry about that. I got halfway disconnected, but let me see. All right, so I'm streaming. I'm gonna have to change my settings in a minute. Y'all have to bear with me. This is my first time going live from my laptop. I've used my webcam, but there are some things you have to do to go live on YouTube, baby. They do not make it easy. But nevertheless, so just the whole thing about Nipsey Hussle being murdered and the way that everything unfolded and then, everything that came out after it, it put me in a funk all week. This thing really just disturbed me. My heart ached for his family, and it aches for us as a community. He was doing really big positive things for his community. And, he died in the place where he was born. And, I won't go into his whole life and history and whatnot, but he was a great man, and that's a tragic loss. However, so far it has not been in vain. The heads of the gangs in LA have come together and united, at least for now, on a peace treaty. So hopefully that will continue. His works or his contributions to the community have been entered into the congressional records, so his legacy will live on. Period. That's a good thing. But one of the other things that I wanted to talk about in regards to this is Black men have to understand that they are valuable. Not just some, but as a whole, Black men are valuable. And I think somewhere along the line, they've lost that sense of self-value and have kind of replaced it with, I'm going to say it, don't shoot me, toxic masculinity. I know that's a no. But the ego has been the downfall of many. And it will most definitely be the downfall of the Black man if he does not get it in check. Toxic masculinity is not what you think it is. I do want to touch on it a little bit because I think there is some confusion to it. It is not about demasculinizing a man, or making him effeminate or making him soft. Because you can be a fully masculine alpha male without resorting to violence to confirm that. That's what toxic masculinity is. And operate strategically. Use your mind as opposed to your emotions. Because at the end of the day, we as your family that love you want you to come home. We want you to come home. And I think that if Black men understood their value, we as a people would be better off. I'm trying to see my comments. I don't know exactly how this works, guys. And it's not just, again, when you think about Black men having value, that's something that they have to understand. Black men, you have to understand your value. If you had no value, there would be no need for you to be murdered, for you to be locked away, for you to be criminalized and have rights restricted and things like that. In any society, regardless of race, men speak for that society. So you have to understand that when the world is looking at the Black community, they're judging or creating their judgments based off of what the men are doing. And that's common in any society. And I'll give you a prime example. When you see women of any race acting bad or whatever, you just say, oh, those women are doing this, they're doing that, whatever. But when you see men of any race acting poorly, misbehaving, doing bad things or whatever, then it is said that, oh, Black people are this, white people are this. And that's because of what they see the men do. So you have to understand your role in this fight that we're in. And the reality of it is that we will not make the necessary forward steps until the men get it together. And this is not an attack on men. This is informing men of what we need from you. Because, like I said, unpopular opinion, but a statement of fact. Women are looked at as almost a second-class citizen. Men make the rules. Men make the changes. And if you don't believe me, you can look at Georgia Congress right now, where there is a bill on the governor's desk that is going to determine what a woman can and can't do with her body. That is the heartbeat bill. But I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying, things don't count until men say so. We as women can come together, be best friends, sister girls, and sing Kumbaya. But if the men are not with it, if the men are not on code with unity and moving us forward as a people, it won't matter. Now, conversely, should the women never get it together, but the men do, and they form a movement and toe the line and decide that we are going to stop being violent, we are going to be the protectors of our people, we are going to go back to being the kings that we are, the world will take notice. And that's my personal opinion. Don't judge me, don't shoot me. We can talk about it. I'm trying to find my comments. Again, bear with me. This is new technology, or new use of technology. All right. Sorry. So if you're leaving any comments, I can't see them. So I'll respond to them after the video, but I apologize. But, you know, this week was just really hard for me. I've been trying to do these, Black activist videos and empowering our people and speaking truths and trying to keep it positive. But baby, it was hard to come up with some positivity this week. So I just want to say and remind Black men that we love you, we need you, you have value. And not just you, but the brother standing next to you and the one that you're possibly beefing with. You know, I mean, at some point, progress has to be bigger than your ego. Period, point blank. But I'm having a bunch of technical difficulties today. I apologize. It'll be better next week. I'll work it out. But so I'm going to go ahead and end this video if I can do that. But again, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating in the conversation if you left any comments. And I will see you soon. Thank you for bearing with me. Y'all have a great Saturday. I am Erin Bull.